How's it going, guys? Today's video is a top 5 Wednesday, and this was originally created by Ginger Reads Laney, and it was created quite a long time ago. This is my first top 5 Wednesday video. I've been keeping an eye on it for a while, and it was just, I wasn't able to do it before because of all the moving and stuff, but now that I moved and am able to have access to my books, even though it's still quite messy over there, I'm able to do it now. So I had a look the other day at the topics, and I really liked this one. So this topic is top 5 characters you wish you were more like. So let's get started. So in no particular order, my first character is Wade Watts from Ready Player One. I have a review for it, I haven't uploaded it yet. And the reason why I love him is because his world is just completely broken, but he has found a goal for himself that he is determined to achieve. He lives in squalor. As you know, he lives in like a caravan with 15 other people and his auntie, and he's poor, but he pulls through it. And I really wish that I had more of his devotion and his determination. Even though his real world life is pretty shitty, let's be honest, he's found something that keeps him going, and he's found his one reason. And throughout the book, we see his determination just get more and more higher. For me personally, I haven't come across something like that would really bring up my devotion and my determination. So I guess I wish I had something to be really, really passionate about like him. My second character is Astrid Ellison from the book Gone by Michael Grant. I do have a review for it, check it out if you like. Throughout the story, she tries to stay as strong as she can. She does have her moments where she has a little breakdown every now and then, but that's completely normal. But that's not the reason why I want to be more like her. She reminds me of Gretchen from the old TV cartoon Recess, if you've ever watched it. She reminds me of Gretchen. She's very, very intelligent. She was in like all the high classes of school. She's really passionate about her education. Throughout high school and primary school, I wasn't passionate about my education, and there are a lot of factors into it. There was just the wrong teachers, especially during high school. The wrong teachers for the subjects that I had. Home life wasn't that good, so you know, I just wasn't really interested, and I wish that I had pursued my education more. I wish that I was more interested in school. I left early and I didn't actually finish high school. I didn't complete the end of it. I left a year earlier, and I regret it all the time, because I really do think that if I had just made an effort in my education, then I'd be a lot better off now. So yeah, I wish I was more like Astrid Ellison, because she had a lot of passion for her education. My third character is Elspeth Gordy from the book Open Newton. I also have a review for that. Now, this is probably silly why I want to be more like her, but she's a misfit and she has mental abilities. My whole life, my one wish, if I could just have one wish, it would be to be able to fly like Peter Pan. My whole life I've always had that wish, and it's never ever changed. Now, Elspeth doesn't have that power. Hers is all mental. She has quite a couple of things that she can do mentally. But if I could have her power, or one of her powers, then that would be the next best thing to being able to fly like Peter Pan. She has an ability to be able to communicate with animals. And for that, she kind of reminds me of Eliza Thornberry from the cartoon The Thornberrys, if you remember, or if you know it. I would love to be able to communicate with animals. I mean, everyone would, but that'd be really cool if I could. So for that reason, I wish I was more like her. Now, my fourth character is from Discovery of Witches, and I've gone green. Yeah, Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, and that is Matthew's mother. Now, I had to look up how to pronounce her name, because in my head I say it and there's no problems, but then I tried to say it out loud earlier and I failed. But I looked it up, and apparently it's pronounced Isabeau, which is a Spanish kind of term for Elizabeth. Yeah, Matthew's mum, if you've read it, you know that she's a vampire. She's like over 1500 years old, but that's not why I like her. Well, that's not why I want to be more like her. She's fluent in a lot of languages because she's quite old. She has a lot of experience in life. She's a very, very wise woman. She's tough, but she's caring. She's a fantastic mother as far as I can see so far. She has outstanding patience as well. Also, the fact that she's a vampire makes it even cooler. And the vampires in this series are the only vampires that I like. Out of all the books that have been written that I've read, well, it's not a lot, but still, I like the kind of vampire that she is. But the reason why I wish I was more like her, I wish I was more wise than I am. My last character is Lay of Beukta from Destiny of the Light by Louise Cusack. I love this book. This is one of my favorite books. Now, Lay isn't she's a main character, but she's not the main character. If you haven't read it, she's just a kind of side character. But we do see her a lot. I think she's only 13 years old, but she's very sharp-witted. Her betrothed, Talus, her betrothed cousin, whose name is Pagan, they're always at each other every time they see each other. And she just has the best comebacks. And they're quick, like immediately. The moment he says something, she says something, and he's just as quick-witted, as sharp-witted as her. Yeah, and she's always got the best comebacks, and she's just funny. She's very young, so she's quite naive about a lot of things, and there are a lot of things about her that I didn't like that really kind of annoyed me a lot. But probably the one thing that I like about her is how quick she has comebacks, and she can be real nasty when she wants to be. Usually it takes me a while to think up some kind of comeback. I'm the type of person where usually it happens when the moment has long passed. So I wish I was more like her for that reason. I wish I was a lot more sharp-witted. I haven't got a review up for Destiny of the Light yet, but I'll get around to it eventually. I haven't finished the trilogy yet. I'm on the last book, but finished the first one again. So I'm going to head off now. Leave a like and a favourite if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Stay safe, keep reading, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!